So, ladies and gentlemen, I went on ahead and decided that I was going to go on ahead and see what my community's factories were really like. What have they been working on? What sort of genius ingenuity exactly have they been doing in Arknight's Enfield? The AIC factory is one of the things that I was looking forward to in this game, and I ended up not doing any of it. My factory is just, well, this is my factory. So I decided that I was going to ask some of the Shoe Gang members to show me their creations, and I was going to see exactly what it was that they were doing and exactly how it was that I felt about it. And to be quite honest, I saw some very good ones to ones who were so well optimized, I can't think of a better system that's better than what I had just witnessed. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if anybody else wants to be a part of these sorts of shenanigans or these sorts of things that I do on stream, then by all means join the Shoe Gang, join the Discord, and there are plenty of different events that involve Uma Musume and a myriad of other games I have planned in the future that you'll be able to get involved in. Anyways, I'll say it now just in case I don't say it at the end of the video, but I want you all to take care, and peace.
End agents or enders or endmins, yeah, endmin administrators, people of the end, people who are ready to end it all. I would like to introduce you guys to a little something that I'm going to be doing on stream here, where I am going to be looking at you guys' factories that you've made in your own core AIC area. Whether it's the most craziest factories we've ever seen, whether it's the most lame factories we've ever seen, whether it's the most detailed, whether it's the most simplified, it could even be the ugliest piece of shit on the planet. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna be looking at it. I'm gonna be seeing what you guys do. I'm gonna be seeing what you create, all sorts of stuff like that. And to start us all off, I'd like to introduce you guys to a little something called Ragashu's AIC area. Now you may look at this little corner here and you're like, well, Ragashu, it seems you might not be utilizing all of the space that you have available to you. And to you, my good sir or ma'am or it, you're absolutely right. Because my factory might be the greatest thing in the world. This is what peak factory performance looks like. This is exactly what everybody's AIC factories should look like. Just random shit put together. Everything's clogged, nothing's working, my machine over there is sleeping. This is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. Now, people that are in my Discord that are part of the Shoe Gang actually ended up sending in photos and videos of their own factories. And I'm actually very much so looking forward to seeing what it is that they've all done. Now, I do have a little bit of a sneak peek of what some of these factories are, but I'm gonna be just as surprised as you guys, okay? All right, if we go on ahead and we look at this masterclass of an AIC factory, as you can see, everything over here is clogged as it should be. None of the production lines are moving, as that is very normal. And I have this machine over here sleeping because it's doing absolutely nothing, because it can't do anything, something that you need to be doing. And I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm making no gear, no weapons, no healing, no bombs, none of that shit. I have nothing. Compared to everybody else, I basically live in a fucking box. Now, I know that I said I was going to be very excited for the whole factory gameplay and all that other stuff, all that great jazz, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've just been too obsessed watching my characters just run around and just doing random stuff. I've just been so obsessed with everybody on the team being out at the same time and exploring a semi-open world area, and this gives me what Ether Gazer failed to give me. But this is my factory. I feel like this is a Giga Chad factory. You guys wish your factories looked like this. But anyways, enough about that. I'm here to show you guys other people's factories. And if we don't have enough submissions, I'll even go on places like Twitter and YouTube in order to see what type of factories you can come across. So the first factory that we're going to be looking at is going to be from one of my boys. Somebody that I haven't been hanging out with too much lately. A lot of things on my plate, a lot of stuff that I've been doing. But I think maybe this first factory might actually have mine beat. The first factory we have this beauty on the screen. This genuinely might be the most optimal build in its simplicity that I have personally ever seen. I didn't even think that creating a perfect circle like this was possible, but this is definitely going somewhere. This helps him throughout the game. Hey, you know what? Somebody in the chat said it. Infinite performance. Thank you, Raph. Infinite performance. Exactly. I see no way that this factory fails. I don't know what all this other bullshit is in the background. Looks like some lame shit that doesn't work. But this right here, that's peak performance right there. Blood made a particle accelerator. You're right. You're absolutely right, he did. He actually did. Infinite power, no need for power sources, no need to protect it with weapons, no need for any of that. I think he cracked the code. Dylan's LaPlon simping. This is from a viewer. Let's see what his factory is like. Holy fucking chop. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, okay. I mean, I think the other one was better. I'm gonna be honest. I think the other one that you had was better. I kind of liked this one that you had a little bit better. I think this one was pretty good. Gonna be honest here. This one was definitely better than whatever the fuck you have going on later in the video. This is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. You know, Ender agents, Endermen. They tend to be very creative, and this is where all of the Enderman knowledge accumulates in this area. This is very cool. This is very, very cool. Here we have just a bunch of noise and nonsense. What is this, a fucking umbrella? What is even happening here? I don't even know what more than half of these machines are. What's happening here? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Holy shit. 360 a minute? Holy fucking using mad power. Your electric bill is gonna go through the roof. Oh my god. Well, I need a little sip of my libations here. A little crazy. Why do I feel like you have something else to show? Holy lag, by the way. Jesus. Please tell me you guys saw that. That's actually pretty low power usage. Well, if 1750 out of 1800 is low power usage, then I don't know. I don't want to know what high power usage is. I don't want to know that. I mean, don't tell Con Edison at least. And everything's fucking broken here. Oh, never mind. Jesus. What even is all of this for? What the fuck is all of this shit for? Yeah, I'm never getting to this point. No. Never. Not at all. Never in a million years am I getting to this point. I mean, like, technically I could if I retained all the information that I learned about this stuff. But it looks like half of your shit is nuked. What the fuck is all... Dylan's LaPlonde simping. Oh, he has another one. Okay, there's more. There's more. There was a giant umbrella there that I saw. Yep, there's the giant umbrella. Very cool, protects you from rainy days. Yeah, absolutely none of this is computing. Gonna be real here. Not a damn thing. I can't even tell you what any of this data actually means. I really can't. I actually can't. 5,265 out of 5,700. Oh, are we heading somewhere else? I don't know how you just clipped through that, but... What the fuck is he doing? How did he do that? Wait, is he a wizard? Is he a wizard? Does he know magic? Why? I don't even know if I want to know why. All right, so we got a non-Arknights factory build from Rav here. Now, I don't know if this is Factorio or Satisfactory. This looks like Satisfactory. Factorio is like the 2D one, right? Yeah, I have no idea what any of this stuff is, but it looks like a lot. It looks like a fucking lot. What the fuck am I looking at? What am I inside? Am I in the inside of a fucking cerebellum? Is that what's happening here? There's only one more image. Oh, it's just the same one, but from a different angle. This is 20 times for performance. No idea what that means, brother, but you definitely look like you put in 20 times the effort to make 20 times the performance. What the fuck? What even is going on here? I don't even know what these are. These looks like You look like you just made an AI data center. This will be Enfield in 5 years. You just made an AI data center. That's what you made just now. I can't even tell you what's happening here. These look like rocks, minerals, ore. I think this is ore, stone, minerals, like amethyst gems. Like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be Enfield. When people, if that rumor about them being in Wuling for an entire year is gonna be real. So I'm already seeing that everything's fucking broken there. Holy fucking shit. So I'm assuming that you guys start on the outside and you work your way on the inside, or you start on the inside and you work your way out the outside. Probably start on the inside, right? Oh, there's more. All right, bet. Okay, there's the Umbrella Corporation. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually comprehending what's going on. Holy fucking, why did you add a transition there but didn't add a transition? Wait, what? Yeah, okay, I mean, shit. Section by section makes sense. Jesus. I don't even know what you would need all this stuff for. What do you need all this stuff for? And it's just over. I have no idea what you'd need any of this stuff for. At least this much of it. Am I crazy? Am I bugging? And let me know in the comments if I should make my factory look like just, yeah. Bro, there's more. There's more. Okay. Okay. We got some more. We got some more coming in. This is from Rav. This is another one from Rav, but instead of Satisfactory, this is Enfield. It's about just as I expected it to be. Wow. I don't even know what it is that half of y'all need to be making this much of. What are we gonna be doing? Rebuilding an entire building in the future? You know, seeing this stuff, it inspires me. It inspires me to go on ahead, and it inspires me to do factory stuff like this. Just very cluttered, just a whole bunch of, I love how you have like the walls that are around. Well, they're not really walls. They're like, you know, the fucking storage spitty outy sucky inny. Pause. We making Walmart? Yeah, you're making fucking Walmart here, that's for sure. Look at all you look like you got a bunch of fucking frozen fucking like freezers and fridges here to keep your fresh produce in. My god. Yeah, man. I just don't know. I think I would just make my bare minimum. I think I just end up making my bare minimum. I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I mean, we've got Ender agents just owning plots of land, and they're just straight up owning just mad plots of land. Holy man. Shit, if it works, it works. I still can't get over LaPlane's stuff. This, however, is the best one that I've seen. It is the best one that I have indeed seen so far. Indeed, 1000% actually. This one's criminally underrated. And then these ones where you've done everything right, overrated, trash, garbage. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, this is great, but I just don't know. I just don't know if they would be able to reach Icarus up here, man. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. We've got yield and usage. Way more usage than yield, or no, it's the same amount of usage and yield. If the red number bad, 120 a minute. Your yield is 60 a minute. 47,000. 8,000, 9, for another 48,000. Look, I'm lucky if I get 1,000. I'm lucky if I get a goddamn 1,000. Okay, that is some fluctuating ass power. 4.9k out of 5.7k. Insane power grid work. Just slaving away like a workhorse. Obviously, everybody has an overabundance of the random ass ore that you can find around. I think Rav definitely enjoys the whole factory stuff. Gonna be real. Let me take another sip of my libations here. I'm not gonna lie, this one might seem pretty cool. Okay, I still have no idea what's happening. Maybe if I follow the lines, so this gets put out, this gets merged, turns into that, or no, not merged. Whatever's happening, you know, it gets crushed. No, it gets refined and then crushed, and then turned into a cube, and then the cube turns into a star. And then the star turns into a battery, and then the battery thing turns into this. Okay, makes sense. So it's just two on top of another. I could deal with that. We can't max out Wuling Factory. We are forced to be handicapped. That sucks. Let me see if I can actually follow some of the others. Hold up. So I see how that one connects. Yeah, I see how it connects. Okay, that one's easy. I have no idea what this game, how this game works. So, I assume, boom, go in that machine. It goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and you got an intersection here to go, or, and then go, that's how it works. That's how that works. My 6-year-old cousin is trying to warn me about the vehicle, about the crash into us. But you're right. That's how I would warn my parents back when I was a little kid, that there's a vehicle coming, ready to destroy us. Those are all the people that wanted to be a part of this. If you guys have more shit like this, or more troll factories, or anything like that, or if you guys just overall have something that you really worked hard on and you really want to show it off, then by all means, join the shoe gang, get into the Discord, and then you can start posting your factories. And the next time that I do this, most likely next Friday, we will indeed be doing this again. Believe you me, we will be. Well, first and foremost, for the people that are here, how do you guys feel about the factories that we saw? I thought some of it was pretty cool. I liked Rav's, I liked Neuro's. LaPlon's was really good too. Jazz, yeah, Jazz had a good one too. I liked that one. Yeah. So your factory will be probably alpha art from the top down view as a final thing. Maybe I could do that. You like the first one the most? I like the first one too. The first one's really good. The first one makes me feel very happy. I think this is what Arknight's Enfield factory should be all about. Straightforward, simple. Even a ghoul from Fallout would be able to figure this out. Ed from Ed, and Eddie would be able to figure this out. Like I said before, if you want to be able to have your factories be a part of these sorts of little community stream events that I host from time to time, then by all means join the Discord. Put your factories inside of the Discord over in the Factory Must Grow area. And I want to thank the people that actually did put their stuff in here. We saw some pretty interesting things, I'm not gonna lie. However, obviously, the more busted, the more broken, the more fidget spinnery that all of this is, it's all the more fun. So don't be afraid if your factory doesn't work. I showed mine. Mine literally was just, well, I have no other way to say, but it was just a bunch of dumb dog shit. But anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for watching. For those of you who stopped by to see the creations of some of these shoe gang members, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I want you all to take care and peace.